Have you ever felt like your entire life was falling apart? Like you were drowning in debt, bills piling up, and no way out? Imagine standing in the ruins of your own financial world, every plan shattered, every dream crushed, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, boom, you lose your job, you lose your safety net, your world turns upside down. That's exactly what happened to Tiffany Aliche. She hit rock bottom, staring at the pieces of her once stable life, wondering how she'd ever climb out of the abyss. Most people would have given up, surrendered to the relentless pressure. But Tiffany did something different. She fought back. And not just any fight. She crafted a plan so powerful that it didn't just pull her out of the pit, but transformed her entire life. But how did she do it? How did she turn her worst nightmare into a triumphant story of financial freedom? This is the story of Tiffany Aliche's journey, a journey from devastation to mastery, from chaos to control, a journey that became a blueprint for anyone struggling to get their finances in order. When Tiffany found herself buried under a mountain of debt with no job to save her, she knew one thing: no one was coming to rescue her. The fear was paralyzing. Yet, somewhere amid the anxiety and hopelessness, a small spark of determination flickered. That spark became her guiding light, and she made a decision. It was time to take control of her life, one step at a time. Step 1. Face the ugly truth. Tiffany sat down at her kitchen table, armed with a notebook and a heavy heart. She wrote down every single penny she owed and every single cent she had left. The numbers stared back at her like ruthless enemies. It wasn't just a financial reckoning, it was an emotional one. But she knew that hiding from reality wouldn't solve anything. Facing it head-on was the only way forward. Her next move was to create a battle plan, a budget that would transform her mindset from scarcity to strategy. It wasn't about cutting out every joy, but about being intentional, understanding where her money went, and making it work for her. Slowly, as she made peace with the process, something incredible began to happen. Hope started to return. But that was just the beginning. Tiffany knew that financial security wasn't just about saving, it was about preparing for the unexpected. One night, after hearing news about a looming economic downturn, panic set in again. What if her fragile progress got crushed by another crisis? That's when the idea of an emergency fund hit her, a safety net that could catch her if life threw another curveball. Even with minimal income, she committed to saving a small amount every week. It wasn't much at first, but the consistency built resilience. Learning became her superpower. She devoured personal finance books, joined online communities, and sought advice from experts. She didn't just want to survive, she wanted to thrive. Tiffany began investing cautiously, small steps into the world of low-risk funds. The first setback came fast, a loss that could have broken her spirit. But instead of giving up, she did something remarkable. She analyzed what went wrong, learned from it, and adjusted her strategy. The more she learned, the more her confidence grew. She wasn't just fixing her own financial life. She became determined to help others do the same. She started speaking at community events, sharing practical advice and real stories. Her message was simple but revolutionary. Financial freedom is not just about money. It's about mindset and discipline. People began to notice her transformation. They came to her workshops, hungry for the wisdom that had saved her. And every time she shared her story, she reminded them that anyone could rebuild, no matter how far they had fallen. Her journey wasn't just about money. It was about reclaiming power and dignity. So, if you're listening right now, feeling trapped or overwhelmed, remember this: no matter how dark it gets, there is always a way forward. Tiffany's story isn't just a tale of financial recovery. It's a masterclass in resilience. It's proof that when life knocks you down, you can rise stronger, smarter, and more determined than ever before. Stay tuned for more stories of transformation and survival, where real people turn their lowest moments into their greatest triumphs. And always remember, the fight isn't over until you decide to give up, and you're stronger than you think.